It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead. This video is around the topic of Sherry's past and what she might have been up to from the time when she disappeared on The Walking Dead's original show until when Dwight reunited with her on Fear the Walking Dead. And in this video, I'm going to go over a theory that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, and that is the possibility that Sherry, who's an ex-savior, could have also been an ex-ranger. And by rangers, we mean Virginia's lieutenants. Because of course, in Virginia's settler groups, they call their lieutenants rangers. Now, I did bring up this theory before we actually saw Dwight and Sherry reunite. But at that point, I wasn't quite sure about how involved Sherry could have been with Virginia's group. But what I was sure about was that she does have some sort of a history with this masked group. Of course, in the last episode, it was revealed what Sherry's connection to the masked group was, and especially after that reveal, I'm leaning more towards this theory having some sort of weight to it. Now let me backtrack and talk a little bit about this theory. I think that we could be heading towards a huge twist in the story. This kind of ties into the other discussion about us seeing a different side to Dwight and Sherry. What they could do, and this is actually the first thing that came to my head when I first heard that, they could do something where those two characters are at the opposite end of where they used to be. You could pretty much have their roles be reversed. And this fits in very nicely with what they already set up in the last episode that we saw. In the discussion that Sherry and Dwight had, there was a lot of back and forth about who Dwight used to be and who Sherry used to be and who they are now. And Sherry made it very clear that even though Dwight reminds her of the person that he used to be, the person that she fell in love with, she is not that person. In a way, she basically said that she found herself. The things that she's doing now, she is the person that she really is. So she's not the nice gal that Dwight used to know. Right before Sherry left the Saviors, back in The Walking Dead's original show, she was pushing Dwight to come with her and leave the Saviors. Now, Dwight, being Negan's right-hand man, or one of his top lieutenants at least, didn't want to do that. He wanted to stick around. So what you could potentially have is the reverse of that, where Sherry could have been one of Virginia's lieutenants, and she could have been the one that might have been calling the shots a little bit, just like Dwight was when the Saviors were around. And if you do something like that, then you open the opportunity for them to do something along the lines of having Sherry go back to what she was doing back in Virginia's camp. And you could have a scenario where now it's Dwight who's trying to get her to leave Virginia's group and the settlers and come with him. So it's like a complete opposite of what we saw back in The Walking Dead, but it could be very interesting if they do it right. But at the end of the day, this is the only two ways that the story could go. So either Sherry knows the masked group who were part of Virginia's group, or they could take that one step further, like I said, and have Sherry actually be an ex-ranger herself. That's a bigger twist, and I think that it could be more interesting and entertaining. The idea of Sherry being Virginia's lieutenant, just like Dwight was Negan's lieutenant, and in this case, Dwight is trying to get Sherry to leave the settlers, just like before Sherry was trying to get Dwight to leave the Saviors. So I just love the concept of that, and I think it could be very, very interesting. So share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to share and smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.